The Imam ﷺ says, when you're dealing with hadiths, only narrate and spread those hadiths which you're confident are coming from a legitimate source. If you're dealing with hadiths that are questionable, you don't know what their source are, you don't know they're sahih, they're authentic hadiths, or they come from an authentic source, it's better not to narrate them. Why? See, over here the Imam is teaching us to do an exercise of pros and cons. What are the positives of narrating a hadith that maybe you don't know if it's coming from a legitimate source? What are the benefits of narrating a hadith like that? What are the pros?
People may benefit from the wisdom.
People may benefit from the wisdom. Be a little bit more specific. If in reality this hadith is a hadith from the Imams of Ahlul Bayt, you've preserved it. Right? That's the pros of it. You've preserved the hadith of the Imam alayhi salam from getting lost. Had you not narrated this hadith, over time it probably would have gotten lost. What are the cons? What if it's a fabricated hadith?
You don't want to be spreading false knowledge.
Then you're spreading false knowledge and falsehood. The Imam is saying, which one's better over here? Not narrating a potentially authentic hadith is better than narrating a potentially false hadith. Did you get that? Not narrating a potentially correct hadith. It could be an authentic hadith, but you didn't narrate it. That's better to do than narrating it and potentially it's a false hadith and you've spread falsehood. Spreading falsehood is worse than losing a bit of the truth. Maybe it was a true hadith and you lost that aspect. You lost a piece of the truth. Losing a piece of the truth is safer than spreading falsehood. So this is an important guideline that the Imam ﷺ gives us. Now I know what's on your minds. On social media, you get bombarded with hadiths left and right. Beautiful image, Imam Ali ﷺ said this, Imam al-Sadiq ﷺ said that, and I really don't know. What should I do? Stick to this guideline from the Imam ﷺ. Only spread those narrations that you're confident are coming from an authentic source. Now I don't mean that you go and investigate every narrator. Okay, Muhammad ibn Muslim, Zurara, this guy, that guy. No. But at least know what the source is. If it's coming from the book of Kafi, okay, at least you know this is a trusted source. You know Al-Kulayni is a trusted person who did his best to gather hadiths. It still doesn't mean that it's 100% Sahih hadith, but at least the source is a legitimate source. But many times, my dear brothers and sisters, on social media, I search for the source of a hadith, I can't find any. Many times that happens. Many times that happens. There is actually no source for it. Or if there is a source, it's a questionable source. It's not one of these important sources. So whenever you come across a hadith like that, exercise some caution. Don't quickly dismiss the hadith because you want to share it with others if it's a true hadith. Do some research. Try to find out what the source is. Once you know that it's an authentic source, then that way you can spread it. And you feel confident that the content is good, it's not questionable. If it's a questionable hadith and you don't know, it's better